Hi guys, my name's Matt. So, going through life, I was diagnosed with autism very late. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 25, so I went through mainstream education completely undiagnosed without any support that my friends and classmates who did have autism, who were diagnosed, did receive. I went through mainstream education as a very quiet, very shy, but most of the time hard-working student, which was great until pressure started mounting. Going through into my sort of early years of employment, starting at 17 when I was still at college in sixth form, and then all the way up until I was 24. I was working full time. I was working as a normal individual, just trying to not disappoint anyone. Like, one of my massive things, I cannot stand disappointing people to my own detriment. I moved out, I had a full time job, and I was trying to progress through the career ladder. And with all of these pressures, it wasn't until I received external support, not just from my family and friends, but going forward and getting a diagnosis and receiving support from the system, was it that I was able to have any chance of standing on my own 2 feet. I had pushed and pushed and pushed right from my GCSEs all the way through to working in multiple different jobs, to the point that not just my brain but my body couldn't take it anymore. And this is why awareness at an early age, especially those important developmental ages, is so important, because we need to try and prevent what happened to me happening to other people. Autism is a massive spectrum. There are people who very clearly have autism to some degree or another, and then there are people like me who manage to slip through the gaps because not enough people are aware. Not enough people have actual awareness or training of the signs of autism. With all that being said, I want to bring it back around to some good news about what has been going well. In the last year, I was able to gain access to a course that supports people with multiple different learning difficulties. It is the Into-Employment course at SORM, the School of Rock and Media. During my year there, I did many different tasks, work booklets, things that would prepare me to go on further and get my current job. And like I said, they are so aware of what needs to be done, not only for their students but for their staff. It's incredible. I suffer quite a bit from what's usually known as imposter syndrome, so I felt like I don't really deserve to be here. I felt like I'm probably going to mess everything up. But we actually put a program in place for me because they understand that I I am good at teaching. I am good at doing that job. I just need a little bit of support and structure around me in order to do that job to the best of my ability. And that has been put in place. I was suffering a little bit in the last couple of months thinking, I've done all this progress, I'm not going to be able to do it. But that awareness, that training put into practice, it brought me right back. And that's what everywhere needs to be doing.